Think we live. Greetings. Getting started really fast. Just give me a minute. All of a sudden, I got to pee so bad. Ah, whew. Greetings, greetings. Hope everyone is well. We turn down the instrumental a bit. Can see the Remy Ma playing in the background. Wanted to get some details on the latest right now is my definitely one of my favorite female rappers. I think she's the best. Is Remy Ma, straight out of New York City. Her oldest child, Jayson Scott, was just arrested. I have to look it up. I think it was this morning. We're just hearing about it, so there's more people talking about it. I have some more details that I found, so I'm going to go over that. And feel free to leave anything in the comment section if you like. Like I said, with Remy Ma, she was born in 1980. She got into the rap game early, and again, she's just one of the best lyricists. So I'm she's definitely just a fave of mine, if I could, just say that. Um, I knew of her children. I had no idea of the situation and how this was linked to her son. It came about from an argument that occurred in 2021 with a man, and then there's another gentleman too, another young male that's being accused of having to do with this murder that took place back in 2021. What I'm gonna do is pull up some information, on it's really hot, so you have to excuse me. I'm like running in and out of clothes and running around, sweating. I'm about to I don't know. I'm running around like I got something to do with any of this. Like if you see how I'm sweating because it's really hot, but if you see how I'm running around, you would think like, wow, like what is you scared? Oh man, hang on, y'all. Okay, so I'm only gonna do Remy's beat. I feel like that's fitting. Um, while I'm pulling that up, because I would like to show the article while I'm talking and not just be, you know what I'm saying, talking. Because anybody can just like talk. But okay, so it was Remy Ma's 23-year-old son that has been arrested over the 2021 fatal shooting. I'm going to show a couple of quick news reports on it because they did report on it and get right into that. All right. So just give me a quick second. I don't even rock with New York Post like that, so they better be accurate because they've been acting real silly lately, and I don't appreciate it. It I'll get to that in a second. Oh my goodness. I really just don't appreciate it. Have the right information, but there's a couple of them. There's one I already checked, so actually let's do that one first. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it, child. It does matter. GMA.
Yeah, the series offers up first person accounts from ordinary people.
You right? You have the right to comment.
Oh, there's your theme song again,
Oh,
Rose.
is it though? Is it mine?
Couldn't see it. That's a throwback. Classic from Grammy-nominated rapper and actress Remy Ma. Been countless big hits to follow that one. And you can now add to her list of credits host. Yes, the new VH1 series, My True Crime Story.
Yeah, the series offers accounts from ordinary people.
The part I wanted to show to talk about how she has a new crime series out. Excuse me, the new crime series through VH1, and then they're kind of, it kind of looks like, wow, you still have your own true crime going on. Let's share now. Hopefully, y'all can see it. If someone could tell me, feel free to chat if you want in the chat. Nobody's gonna bite your head off. There are no mods. This is free thinking people. I'm a free thinking person. That's what I look for to see too. What's up? Y'all hear it? Y'all see it? And that's big. Hold on. First degree murder. Because you got second degree murder, you have manslaughter, you have all these lesser charges that you could have. When it's first degree, that means you just had an intent on killing that person and you were successful at it. The other ones, you have more leeway. You will have less time to spend incarcerated. And it would just make things, of course, a lot easier for your attorney. But I study law enough. I wanted to kind of get into that detail. The victim name was Darius Gulabo. That's the friend that I mentioned. Now, his name is Richard Swigert, and they were just recently detained. We don't need that music playing. See, what I don't like is that they don't know if she has a close relationship with her son. And I'm not going to speak on it, but if you don't really know how someone's relationship is, a lot of times there might not be that much of one like that. If you know what I mean, I'm trying to watch how I say what I say. But point being, this is him here. She has other children. Her other are with Pat Poose. If she had one other one with someone else too, I'm not aware, but I believe all the other ones are with Pat Poose. They're at 4 or 5 right now at this point. And let me stop sharing. Come on. See this mess? Okay. So let me let's get back on the screen. Can you see it? Yes, yes, no. I think sometimes I get in here that just don't want to talk, but y'all be talking in other people's chat rooms that don't give a crap about you. I give a little bit of a crap. But to those who don't know, again, this is Remy Ma. I just be feeling like everybody knows her, but who doesn't? She is, and she freestyles. She's the best freestylist. All that. Her and Young and May are untouchable. So it concerns me that she's going through this with her son. Being from the area, you have Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, some other areas too, Harlem. Everybody kind of has a difference in their style a bit, but we all mesh. Everybody meshes. Upstate, everybody meshes when it comes to New York. Remy Ma had received a 10-year sentence for a shooting she was involved in, and she did her whole bid. I think she got out a little early, but she still did at least 7 years of her sentence. When she came out, she got back with Fat Joe right away, who was her brother. They are like, I should say, like brother and sister. Um, that's when they did All the Way Up, which was a big hit too. I'm mentioning this because, of course, when you're a rapper or a certain type of lifestyle coming from New York, you already kind of expect that they label you as a criminal whether you are or not. With Remy, I will say that I liked that she was who she rapped about. When she got arrested and really got charged for it, it was rough because I feel like they took away one of the best MCs we ever seen, we ever heard. And every year she was gone felt weird to me because I always wondered how she was doing. When she was out and about and doing her music, it was just so heartfelt and hard. It was her. When we hear people rap, it's not really them. They're portraying something. And the sad part is we encourage it. Some people encourage it. I'd rather you just rap about your real life. It was her life, but she did her time. I knew people that turned to snitches in the street. I knew people that wanted to be tough, wanted to be down, and they were down. But as soon as the tables turned, they told. And she didn't. She could have been like, oh, well, maybe I get lesser time if I put them on to this or let them know about that. Remy never folded. She never folded. But then on the other hand, is there a tendency to raise others similar to the lifestyle we had? Even though you have the money now and the fame, shouldn't it smooth out our attitude when we're in public to where we won't have a case like mom? You would think. But when we know mom is still praised for her toughness and her edge, that would play a role in how we are growing up too. Now, I don't know if this man really did it or not, but from some of the details, it sounds like it was obvious because there was an argument. There was more to it that let me get to more of the details too because I want to get back to some more of that too in here. So, but you know what I'm saying, specifics. So, and give me a quick second, and then I can So what I wanted to do was at least get a little, a little music flowing in the background. Like might as well. I was looking for that Beat It song. Somebody did a remake to Michael Jackson Beat It, but it's a gangsta instrumental and it's so cool. And I was looking for it and they popped it up. Thank you, YouTube Music. You might have to have premium to get it, but no, I don't know if they do it for the other ones. I almost always had the premium on here. And if you it says it's under forgotten favorites. I have a low voice, so I won't have the music up too loud. I didn't. It's over here skipping. I'm picking a rip or something. So again, this is quick, but there's details that are unraveling. So I was trying to be one of those things to kind of like jump in here. Uh, Again, just to recap before I go, Remy Ma's son, Jayson Scott, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder for the death of Darius Ruibal. Right, and this happened back in 2021. Scott, who's 23 years old, was detained Tuesday, so he was detained yesterday, along with an accomplice by the name of Richard Swigert. So let me let's go ahead. No, I don't want any notifications. Hopefully, I can see this clearly because this is the last one, just a mugshot here. So again, Scott was detained Tuesday along with Richard Swigert, who was involved with the murder. The leanback rapper son was also charged with second-degree murder, criminal possession of a weapon, and reckless endangerment. Now, I will say this: you can only have one charge if there's one body. So whoever wrote this article, I don't know why they wrote it like that. So I apologize for that for them. This is I think page 6. You can only have one. It's one or the other. So which is it? And usually people don't get first degree murder much. I got second degree because it depends. If it was self defense, you get a lesser charge. It always depends on motive. Why did you do the murder and how you did it? Always matters in any case at all. Hey, Bliss. Doesn't always transition to since parents don't parent when they aren't mature. Yeah. And oh, I didn't know that he had a different kind of sexuality. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. 'Cause when she came out of prison, she really went straight to the studio. I was loving it. I couldn't wait for her to come back out. But at the same time, she still had children to help finish raising. And then they went on to have more children where possibly the ball was already dropped when she went away. There's nothing like being raised by your mother and then not being raised by your mother no more. So that I'm sure played a role in that because she was gone for years. She did her whole straight time. And here it says, meanwhile, Swigert, who's 22, so he's just a year younger than her, than him, was charged with first degree murder, first degree reckless endangerment, and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon. So they're really still tight-lipped with more information. I went to a government site because I actually wanted to verify the mugshot and just to make sure I knew when it was taken and things like that before I came on here. But it looks like that's what it is. So I'm sure more details will be coming out pretty soon because this is big. Even if you didn't know this man, is still big news because this would be coming from. I gotta be easy on the music in the background. You can only play, certain things, and I only wanted to play her music anyway. Hers on there. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. Yeah. So they've been arrested and charged. I don't know why they put first. Yeah, everyone's saying first degree. So I'm gonna stick with first degree, because that's what it looks like is going on. It's first degree murder charge. I don't see other one listed. So it looks like it's first degree. So we'll just see what happens from after this. We'll play this real quick.
The son of rapper Remy Ma, 23-year-old Jayson J. Scott, along with another man, have each been charged with first-degree murder, 2 counts of weapons possession, and reckless endangerment. The charges are in connection with the June 7, 2021 murder.
And as we know, she's with Papoose, another rapper. They are arguably two of the best rappers. I kind of slept on Papoose. He's not my favorite artist. It actually took a while for me to acknowledge that he, is a pretty good lyricist. I listen to words. I don't just rock to the beat. I want to hear you. And with Remy Ma, this saddens me because when I play Remy Ma, like I could lay down and just relax for hours or sit up and just relax for hours and know that I'm embodied in someone that's got it going on lyrically and can't be touched. Other rappers out here, they just don't have it. Some of them, but it's not that many. Some just get on something real quick. They had a connect and that's how they're here. They don't rap like Remy Ma. Nobody does until Young and May came out. Unless y'all want to, I'll debate anybody on that. They're the hardest, best female rappers. For some reason, it hasn't been easy for female rappers to really, should I say, exist. We just don't have it like that. I don't really know exactly what it is, but you gotta have that it factor. These days, whoever has their clothes off like that, when at the end of the day, we all got a coochie and boobs. So they're just different sizes. Get over yourself. Other than that, um, she just, I don't know, I felt, in different ways inspired by her and I just liked her realness. But then this is the flip side of it. You see how I was impressed that she really was living the lifestyle she rapped about, which I knew anyway. But to take it on the chin, you got arrested, but you did your time when other people would have been folded. Men that's supposed to be so as soon as they gonna, I saw little Woody, he up the YSL. I'm thinking whoever run with Young Thug, they got to be legit. You making too much money to have people illegit around you. So they bringing back stuff from 2015 on him, bringing one of his accomplices in, and he act like he can't even put a sentence together because in front of us he don't want to show that he's a snitch. But they went ahead and showed the interrogation tape for us to see that he was more than happy to speak, and he speaks very well when he knows his ass is on the line, so he can hurry up and get out. Regular citizens, people that are living legally, you can't be a snitch. You're supposed to tell if you need to. What are you talking about? Snitching is for people that are in the streets living a certain kind of way or portraying it and want the clout from it. Then you have to take everything that comes with it. That's the simplest way I can put it. She did that. And now she got to suffer some of that, the consequence. And now she has her son and going through all of this. Tampa Supreme, what's up? Why I ain't seen you in a really long time. Is a bad mother. Well, yeah, Lauren Hill, if you want to talk about Lauren Hill, she's definitely one of the top ones. So she could sing and rap. She seemed like she has a lot in her, but I wouldn't say that she's better because she still went and smoked crack. She did hard drugs that when we was growing up, I got to look at her age again, but we knew the consequences of crack. You know what I'm saying? And certain hard drugs. So I don't understand what sent her to do something like that when she was one of the most inspirational female artists ever. She taught you about watch what you put in your hair, why you got to go to Koreans to get your nails done. I mean, stuff to this day that Koreans are chasing black women out of their nail shops and they'll still come back. So yes, she was very impactful, but I can't sit here and say that she's a bad mother. But I feel where you coming from with that. Uh, uh it's tough because it's like you got to choose us, the streets. Well, us in the streets or your family, and she made her choice. It was a poor decision, but it happened and she got locked up. She got out. She had a good man by her side, and a lot of people were jealous and didn't like the fact that Papoose stayed there, but Papoose was there. But now it makes me think too, how much was Papoose there for the son? When you get with a woman, it's a package deal. It has to be a package deal. That's why I hear some of y'all and some of your friends, Tampa's too, talk about, oh, women with kids, But I mean, at least y'all acknowledge it's a package deal. That doesn't mean you're the father now, but we have to acknowledge everyone in the house. And to keep a house balanced, whether he living there or not, keep the family balanced, we have to be involved in each other's lives, at least to an extent. So yeah. But yep, I appreciate y'all coming through. This was something really quick and short. I just wanted to throw out the information, and I was really hoping to get more information while I was doing the live because then I would have hurried up and brought it over. But there isn't much left. And I have an account with where I can look up court documents because they're very tight on things now. They know people want to see stuff, so you have to pay for it. So as soon as that happens, at least I could be able to access that from a reliable source. So I can check that out. And if I get more information, I'll probably just pop back on and come through with it. Yeah. But appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through. And if anybody has anything else to say, I don't really pay too much attention to the numbers because people be in here talking. It'll here. It'll say a few people here. I'm having this issue too, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for now, y'all. So until next time, peace. Oh, shout out to my new subscribers too. I just got some more in, so I appreciate y'all too. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button because that helps. And start giving some feedback too. I know everybody has something to say. Leave a comment if you catch a live after or during the live. Just drop a comment. Videos, you can leave a comment. I'm gonna be having more stuff. I'm gonna try to do it even more and harder to where you can't resist but to join in on the conversation and give your thoughts. All right, thanks. Peace.